When life is going bad, it's the end of the world. When life is going good, the good could never end. Why? Why can we just never realize that that's not how it works? Why can we just never realize that life is not fair? Life is not fair. Life goes up and down. Life is never on a straight trajectory, ever. Every single time that I feel so motivated, I feel that the motivation will never end. I feel that these good times will always be good times. But then when I feel unmotivated, I'm just going to be honest with y'all, like I do today. I've been feeling unmotivated for a little while now. It feels like it'll never end. It feels like I'll never be motivated again. It feels like I'll never do anything good ever again. Just so many doubtful, negative thoughts. Why does it always have to be like that? And I got this thought when I was reading the Bible today, because that's one of the things that I've been trying to do to get myself motivated. I've been trying to motivate myself to read the Word, because I haven't been, and I know that I should be. And not out of a religious way, but I know that my life is just way better off when I do read it. And school's coming up. I'm naturally introverted. I don't like that much noise, and in school there's a lot of noise, and so I know that when I read my Bible, I feel a lot more peace during the school year, because it's a lot of noise. I read the Word, and I just chill and I calm down, right? And so I was reading it today, and I came across this verse where Jesus says, "Truly I say to you, unless you turn and become like children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. But whoever humbles himself like this child is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven." And I was thinking of, okay, I'm gonna ask God to help me to humble myself in a bunch of different areas. And I landed on, let me humble myself to be more dependent on Him. Because when you humble yourself, you realize that you're not the end all be all. And that's what I have to realize. I have to realize that I need Jesus more than anything. And so let me humble myself to depend on God. And when I reminded myself of that I need to depend on God in my life, I realized that that doesn't just mean depending on Him when it's good. Because that's easy. That's so easy. It also means depending on Him when it's bad, when it's boring, when you are clueless, when you're confused and feel like you don't know what to do. And that brought me to how I opened up this video, that life ain't always perfect. But while I was reading, I got this thought, and I mean, it had to have been from God. It felt like it. And this thought was kind of it was reminding me that, life might be weird right now. You might not be motivated. You might be questioning what your future is going to look like, what you're going to do. You might be questioning if you're doing God's will or not. But it always gets better. Remember every other time that you were unmotivated, what happened right after that? You were motivated. You started the YouTube streak. You started doing a bunch of TikToks. And then you got unmotivated. So what's going to happen after this? I'm going to get motivated again. So I feel like we rely so much on motivation sometimes, especially me. I can talk for myself. I rely on motivation so much. If I'm motivated, I'll make YouTube videos. If I'm not, I don't. I wasn't motivated today, but I have a word to live up to. I'm trying to continue this streak, right? And like I said, I was reminded today that you're not always going to be motivated. And life is not always going to be perfect and on a straight trajectory, but you have to keep on going. So yeah, man. I want this video to be a reminder for you guys that if you are feeling unmotivated, if you're feeling down, I mean, I'll let y'all into a little something. This last month, I haven't really done very much, which is nice. Yeah, it's my last summer before I'm out of school. It's my last summer break and everything, so it's nice to chill, whatever. But I really wasted this last month. I usually don't do that much in the summer, but all I did was play video games, watch YouTube. I didn't even spend that much time with God, like I've been saying. I'm not very happy with what I did with this summer. But I want this video to be a reminder for you guys that even when you are unmotivated, realize that life's like that sometimes. A lot of the time. I feel like most of the time I'm unmotivated. There's only little month periods where I am actually really motivated towards something. And that's just how it is, And I remember during that streak, there were some times that I was unmotivated, but I look back now on that streak, and I'm like, and like back then I was always questioning, like, is this what God wants me to do? Is this the right thing? I was always having those doubtful thoughts, and now I look back a few months back, especially after this last month I haven't really done much, and now I look back at that and I'm like, I was doing exactly what God wanted me to do. So like remember that too. You might feel unmotivated in what you're doing, but trust the process. It might not always look like it's like you're doing what maybe you're supposed to. It might not look like that, but trust the process. Talk to God more. Yeah, man. Life is not all peaches and rainbows. It's not always going to be super fun and exciting and motivating and any of that. A lot of the time it's going to be quite the opposite. But trust in God, trust the process. Yeah, it's about all that I can give y'all, about all I can say. Whoever humbles himself like this child is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Let's humble ourselves to depend on God, even when we're unmotivated. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.